What's up guys, Matt and Tom from the Football Boots team, and today we are putting two of the very best football boots on the market head to head to help you find out which one you guys should actually buy. Now the two boots that we will be putting against each other are Messi's Adidas Nemeziz 17.1 and Neymar's Nike Mercurial Vapor 11. So which one comes out on top? Let's find out. A great place to start is talking about their uppers, which is so vital for determining which boot is for you. Now on Messi's Nemeziz, we've got agility bandage, torsion tape and agility knit. So three types of materials creating the upper. But on the Vapor 11 for Neymar, there's just one material and it's a Titan synthetic upper. But how are the uppers actually constructed? Well, on the Vapor, we said it just features one material, that ties in synthetic, but also the construction of the upper is just one piece as well that ties and goes across the entire boot from heel to toe. On Messi's Nemeziz though, we've got 5 sections. We've got his very own agility knit synthetic across that toe box, then it goes to the torsion tape, 360 agility bandage, more torsion tape, and then the agility knit on the back of the heel. So how do the uppers actually feel? Well, on the Nemeziz, it's soft and sticky, which is a great combination for my own personal taste. And you also get a little bit of roughness from the agility knit itself. Moving over to Neymar's Vapor, and is there any difference? Well, again, it's very soft, which is a massive positive. But instead of being sticky and grippy, it's much more smoother compared to the Nemeziz. So if you do want a very smooth feeling boot, then the Vapor would be the best option for you, and you also still get the roughness from those horizontal ridges. But an important factor to bear in mind is that those uppers are specifically for Messi and Neymar signature edition releases. On the standard Nemeziz, you get agility knit 2.0 rather than the 1.0. And on the Vapor 11, you just get that standard Titan synthetic, which is a little bit more sticky and grippy, just like on the Messi Nemeziz. Silhouette time, so how do these boots actually fit around your ankle? Well, the Vapor 11 for Neymar is traditionally low cut, but on the Messi Nemeziz, it's got a slight mid cut. We can see that from that dual lock collar just rising slightly up the Achilles and also at the top of the foot. Flipping the boots over, let's take a look at their sole plate to talk about the responsiveness. Now on the Messi Nemeziz, we've got Sprint Frame, a very good sole plate from Adidas. It's very popular and it looks like it's here to stay for a long time just because of how solid sole plate it is. Now going over to the Neymar Vapor, and it's incredibly different. This time we've got a contoured nylon chassis, which you can actually feel when you're laced up in the boot. Your foot kind of waves with that sole plate itself, so it's not a flat surface like the Sprint Frame of the Adidas. From responsive sole plates, let's talk about high traction stud configurations. On the Messi Nemeziz, we've got triangular and conical studs, first seen on the Messi Gamba tracks. Does it give you the best level of traction? It's pretty good, but it just can't compete with the Neymar Vapor. Now the Vapor's got chevron bladed studs, and trust me, I say in almost every video about the Vapor, these boots will give you the highest level traction on the market, hands down, from any boot. Moving away from performance, and let's talk about another important factor, and that's the fit. On the Messi Nemeziz, it's quite a standard fit, but alongside that you get a very compressive fit caused from the 360 agility bandage and the torsion tape. On the Neymar Vapor, it's straight out narrow. So the Messi Nemeziz has got the natural wider fit, but the Vapor is much more narrow. So what foot types are actually suited to these two models from Adidas and Nike? Well, I would say straight away that if you do have excessively wide feet, then you probably should stay away from both these models. The Messi, as said, is quite wide, but because of that bandage can be too constricting. And the Vapor, we all know, very narrow fitting. If you do have the right type of foot shape for these two models, just like I do, what is the sizing you should go for? Well, the good thing is they're both true to size, so if you do wear any Adidas or Nike boots at the moment, just go for your usual size and they're going to fit you perfectly. Comfort time, and this is massively important. Talking about the Messi Nemeziz first, and I found them very comfortable, but saying that, I do like a snug fit. Because of that bandage and the torsion tape, they could just be too compressive for some players, and you also do get a little bit of pain on the back of the heel caused from the dual lock collar. I actually did get a blister, so that's a negative point in my opinion. Moving over to the Neymar Vapor, and I found these incredibly comfortable. I've worn the Vapor before. I've worn some really early generation Vapors, and they were very uncomfortable, very stiff, and you also got some pain on the heel. But these latest Mercurials are completely different. They are very, very comfortable. So the only real comfort issues with the Vapor is if you have wide feet, they could just be too narrow for you. The game of football is getting quicker and quicker every season, so the weight of the boot is important. Now the Messi Nemeziz is 220 grams, whereas the Vapor is only 170, so the Vapor is much lighter. But in terms of how they actually feel on feet, you can't really tell that much of a difference, so you can definitely call both boots lightweight. Now, while weight doesn't have a massive impact on this boot battle, one factor which really does is the price of each boot. Now, Adidas's Messi Nemeziz is £220, which is incredibly expensive and I think overpriced. Nike's Neymar Vapor is £190, so they're cheaper by £30. Still, in my opinion, a little bit too expensive. So if you do want the better value for money boot, I would say go for the Nike Vapor. Taking a closer look at each boot's design, and of course, because these are signature edition releases, there are some branding for each player. On the Messi Nemeziz, what you're going to find is a Messi logo on the sole plate, but also Messi branding on the torsion tape. On the Neymar Vapor, because it is the Written in the Stars pack, we've got a lot of Neymar detailing all across the boot, which is a very nice touch in my opinion and creates a very nice looking boot. So which of these two truly incredible signature edition models would the Football Boots team recommend you guys should buy? Now, if it were me, I am all about performance and a grippy upper, so I would go for the Messi Nemeziz 17.1. But for the general consumer, I would say save £30 and get the Neymar Vapor 11. A massive shout out has to go to the guys from Lovell Soccer for hooking up with these two pair of boots so we could put them in a battle just for you guys. If you are interested in getting these boots, then make sure to check out the description below for a discount code as well so you can buy them from Lovell Soccer. But guys, that is it for today from me and Tommy, so thanks for watching. Cheers.